Okay, today I'm going to outside painting with, I'm going to try to capture this old farmhouse on the other side. Got a nice structure back here. I'm going to simplify a little bit of the structure, but I want to get the shape and the location and so forth. So that's my reference photograph for today. Got my easel and my field sketch pad and my Everett Watercolors travel set with just the primary colors. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, I mixed up a little bit of brownish color here for the top, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the rooftop. I'm using a quill brush here, put the wash in. So real simple. I did a quick pencil sketch here with the shape, and now it's going to capture the shape of the roof. And it's a white building, so I'm not going to do much more on the building color. Just leave it alone. Just want to get the shape and the position. And just have a little fun up here at Plein Air. It's a little cool this morning. It's about 65 degrees this morning, but I love to get out early in the morning and get started. One of my real passions is to paint outdoors. Okay, and we'll get the little edge over here. On the edge of the roof. Okay. And I continue on. I got this. That's pretty good color there. It's got a little bit of brown. And it's shingles. They're just regular old shingles, wooden shingles on top of the roof. I'm going to eliminate that dormer up there. I'm going to simplify. Just make the roof come over here and connect. And I'm going to eliminate that one little section in the middle. Again, I'm just capturing a major shape, and I really simplified the subject this morning. I just want to get the general, don't want an exact painting of this, because a photograph will give me details. I can get all the details I want from a photograph, but just to catch the feeling here. And now this whole farmhouse has been there a long time. And then they reconstructed they refurbished the outside of this, so it's got a new outside look to it, brand new siding. So they've been working on it for quite a while. And so we'll connect the roof up here at the top. Then we'll come down. Nice big porch here on the side. That's kind of really kind of my interest here was the porch. Just the shape of it and the size of it. Just find something interesting. There was an interesting building here. It's an old farmhouse, and I grew up on a farm, but we had a much bigger house than this. And I lived on a farm. She's been here a long time. Have a historical. It's kind of like a historical building. It's been refurbished. And I get this trying to capture, trying to take my time here, get the shape of that. And there's a little porch out here on the front. Just capture the essence of that, just a little porch. Okay, boy, so it's gonna be a rough sketch this morning. And let's see, maybe I'll get a little bit of dark here in the corner of the rooftop and where there. I think pretty well got the shape of that. Okay, now what I think I'll do now is mix up some close up a little bit of that.
How are you?
Oh, good morning. I'm just trying to capture the old farmhouse here.
I see that.
I've painted it several times before they did the reconstruction. I've been out here. I come out and gave some lessons and did some demonstrations. But, I'm glad they're doing something about the old building, though. You know, it's been here for a long time.
It has.
Are you from around here?
I'm one of the founders of the Arboretum.
Huh? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey. Nice meeting you, sir. Nice meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm a local artist. I come out and paint every weekend. I find something interesting, and when I saw this building being fixed up.
Yeah, it should be finished this month.
Oh, great.
That's what we're hoping.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, you know, it does take time.
It does.
But I'm glad somebody's doing something with it, though, you know.
Oh, absolutely. It was well worth it.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate to see an old. I grew up on a farm when I was a young man.
Around here?
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey. I was originally from New Jersey.
What part?
Well, Cape May Courthouse, Southern Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
We take the ferry over occasionally.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you never know where you're going to wind up, you know.
No, you
Then I
don't.
joined the Marine Corps. Spent 25 years in the Marine Corps.
Ah.
So I've been around the world.
Oh yeah. That's exciting.
Been lots of places. Done lots of things.
Do you normally do watercolor?
Yeah. I do just about everything, but watercolor is my favorite. It's very quick to do a quick sketch.
Yep.
And yeah, I love to draw. I do drawings, and I have a website, Everett's Watercolors, on YouTube, and I have 1,000 videos on there.
Oh wow. You've done a few then.
Yeah, I've done a few videos. Yeah, but a lot of paintings. Don't have them all videotaped, but I've done them all.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Do you go to the art shows?
Say again?
Do you go to the art shows?
Yeah, I've been to several of them. Yeah, I've entered quite a few. I won quite a few awards.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And I've been to works. You know, I've kind of done the whole thing. You know, but right now I'm painting for myself, and that's really what I just enjoy doing what I'm doing.
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Take time for yourself.
That's right.
Well, enjoy. Good seeing you. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice meeting you, sir. Take care. You take care today. A little chilly this morning.
You'd think it was fall.
You're right. My favorite time of the year.
It is.
When the colors change, you know, the colors of the trees.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then springtime. Then springtime is another favorite time.
Yeah. Everything reinvents itself.
Yeah. Well, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yes. Now I'm going to capture the green grass out here. Mix a little bit of yellow lemon with ultramarine blue. So my travel set is just the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and then I have a little bit of Payne's gray for dulling down the color, and some burnt sienna, and that's about it. Okay. All right, now let that dry a little bit. What I'll do, I'm going to put the windows in. And so this is going to be a quick sketch just to document the moment out here. And I'm going to put in there's a window here in the top. Small window up here on this side. And then another window down here. And there's a window on the inside of the porch. There's a couple of them, so let's see if, yeah, I'll get them in there. Okay, so let me get this one. This is, I'm going to move the window over slightly. There's a doorway. You know what? I think I'll put the doorway in there. So let's put the doorway. I'll put the doorway. There's a doorway in here. I'm going to put that. I'm just looking at the scene here. I'm going to put a doorway in here. There's a doorway on the main. This is one entrance. The other entrance is on the front porch. This is the side entrance, I guess. Yeah, let's see. That's the doorway, and there is a little window there. I can just indicate that. A little window inside here. Indicate a window on the inside. This post next to the front post here. And there's another window on the other side over here. I'll put that one in. Got windows in the door. You know, they make interesting shapes. And up at the top, I'm not going to do that little. There's a different. You know, the building's shaped a little different than what I'm painting here. I'm just capturing the essence. There's a window up here on this side of the. It's like the second floor area, a larger area on this section. And there's one down here on this side. Capture those two windows. Okay, so that's the shape of it right there. I got that dry now. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of background. Let's mix up a little bit of sky color maybe. And I'll take some ultramarine blue. Put some ultramarine blue. And mix it up, make that sky color. Mix up a little bit of gray, a little bit not overcast, but it's not real sunny yet. So I'm gonna move the paper here. So before I do that, let's go ahead and take another shot of the scene. Just like, okay. So that's the shape of it so far. Now let's go back and look at the. So that's I got the rooftop and the porch and that front section. You can see I really simplified, eliminated some of that structure in there. That's middle section. I just wanted the overall outside section and the porch. That's really what I was on to try to capture today. All right, let's go back. The painting zooming in a little bit. I'll continue my painting. So I'm going to go up here. Go up here, and I'm going to paint in a little bit of blue sky above into the background here. It's light blue. It's ultramarine blue with a lot of water. Gives me a light blue. And with this quill brush, it holds a lot of nice big brush load of paint and water. So it gives me a chance to get it. When I cover a large area, I like to use this quill. We get behind the shape of this rooftop. It's coming down. There are a couple chimneys up there, and I may stick those in there when it's dries. But right now, I'm going to just get the shape of the rooftop and get that background sky in there. You see, I'm still working with the same load from the quill. It holds a lot of water and a lot of paint, which is nice to cover a large area like this. Okay, there. Yeah, that makes it look nice. Okay, that's a nice soft blue background for the sky. And I think what I'll do, the porch has got a little shadow in there, so maybe I'll add that to that. And say the sun will be coming down this way, so the sun's not out, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to put a little bit of shading in there just to give a little dimension. So I'll pick a real light gray. Still using, really I've only used the quill brush and the round brush so far, but we don't need a lot of different brushes right now. So I'm going to go in here, and this is the porch. This part of the structure comes out here. So this is kind of in shadow underneath. So I want to show that off just a little bit. Okay. So that's the corner of the section right there. And then again, I'm gonna put the shadow just underneath the porch. I want to keep these posts white, so I'll just paint around those. And there's a little edge on the roof, little white edge on the porch roof. And I'm going to put a little more. This is a little more. It gives a little more dimension now to the shape. Painting around those porch posts. Keep them white. And the inside here. Now underneath the porch is also this side. I'll put a little shadow here too. This is all in shadow on this side. So I've kind of improvised a little bit for the structure here. So that's the shadow. So that gives you more dimension of the porch. Puts that in the back. And what I think I'll do also is I'm going to put a little bit of shading up here on this side of this. Again, this gives you a little more dimension. This is not shadow side, but it would be when the sun was out. This would be in shadow over here. So I'll go ahead and put that in. And that gives a little dimension now for the. It gives the front of the building here. There's a side over here. Leave that white and put a little shading on there. Okay, the porch itself. I guess I can put. I'm going to use a little bit of burnt sienna here. A little bit of burnt sienna. It's going to have a dark. It won't be white down there, so I'm going to put a little dark trim down here on the porch, just to give it a structure. Here. And I'll go inside the porch over here. So that gives you a little bit of dimension now for the porch. And that's really what I wanted to concentrate today, was getting the porch of this old farmhouse. So I'm using a little bit of brown, burnt sienna here, just to give me that base of that porch. Make it just a little bit darker. It shows up a little better. Okay, that turned out real nice. Oh boy, let's see. Really don't want to do much more than that. Just a simple sketch this morning for this old farmhouse. I don't want to go too much more detail. What I could do is just take a little bit of this green, mix up this light green. I'm putting a little bit of yellow and blue together, and go down here and put a little, make this grass look a little more like grass down here in the front. Give a little color. Just a little more gray. It looks a little more gray. It looks a little bit grayed out there. So I'm going to just brighten it up a little bit, make a little yellow in there, and give it a little texture. I'm using a bristle brush, an old bristle brush from the hardware store, which does a good job. Hold that up a little bit. Do a little texture. The trees in the background, that's fine. I think now the last thing I want to do, I guess, I'm going to put, there's a brick trim around the bottom. There's a brick down. I'm going to just put a little bit of, now I've used the yellow, use the blue, and I'm going to use the red. So that'll be my primary color. I'm going to put a little bit of red now. Pyro red. But I want to dull it down. I want it's too pretty bright, so I'm going to dull it down with a little bit of burnt sienna and a touch of Payne's gray. But I do want a red tone in there. So what I'll do is put a little bit of red along the bottom here. This is like a brick foundation. Comes all the way around the bottom of the house. I can stick that in there. And also it gives me a little color too, along with that green. I need a little more detail. And I'm using the flat brush, the 1/2-inch flat brush from my travel set. And kind of use a little bit not use all the brushes, but use them when I need them. Gives me a nice flat stroke with the flat brush, and trying to smooth that out just a little bit. That indicating a little brick foundation here on the building, which is what it's got all the way around to the porch. There. Okay, and I think what I'll do is take my round brush again, and I'll come in here and clean up one more little cleanup here. Take the porch here and just go in here and maybe clean this up just slightly. Okay, all right. That's my demonstration painting for this morning. I'm going to turn the photograph around, turn the picture around, hold it up here, get a nice close-up view there. There. Let's do a... Okay, there's the painting there of the old farmhouse, and there's the farmhouse that I took a reference to. You can see I simplified the shape there, make it easier to paint. at the porch is what I really captured, and the front part of the with a large rooftop there on the second floor, and a little porch out in the front. Okay.